So can we get a countdown?
Yes, hold on just a second. In 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm gonna wait for Pink to load up. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
So yeah, this is Dark Souls 1. We're gonna both run some different routes. My route is mainly melee, or like only melee, and Pink's route uses magic as well. The boss order will mainly be the same, only I think you do the Sif C segment different. But otherwise it will be basically the same. So I have some explanation to do. Since my route uses a random drop rate weapon, like the Black Knight Greatsword you see over here, the weapon will be dropped roughly 25% of the time, and you farm it once every new game. So, because of the race, it will not be a smart idea to just casually farm it, since it's like 6 minutes into the run. And Pink doesn't need any random drop rate shenanigans, so yeah.
I also already killed the boss and you passed it.
Oh yeah, obviously. So he snipes Asylum Demon with firebombs and I just kill him regularly.
Regrettably.
No, it's fine. So the Asylum is pretty straightforward. Get your weapons, I'm gonna get the bow here. And the bow is used for shooting stuff basically, but also for a glitch that I'm gonna abuse a lot during this run. The move swap glitch. I will explain the move swap glitch while we get to it. And here you see like the main difference in route already, where Pink is already out of the Asylum. I'm leaving it right now. So the start is basically just running through places and getting to the boss, and I'm still gonna kill the enemy that will drop me the sword, so we might see a dual Black Knight Greatsword in my inventory soon. And let's see, we have the donation, so go ahead.
Alright, we have €2 from Shadow Wolf saying, there are so many ways to roast you, bro, but Pink is going to turn into toast.
Rip. I'm gonna snipe the merchant here. Yeah. I don't think Brute is gonna do this.
No. Pink will go to Lower Edinburgh, I guess, for
Yes.
fall control. And the merchant who sells spells. And since I don't use filthy magic, I will not do that.
I actually made a jump.
So we will both get the gold pine resin here, because it basically destroys the upcoming bosses.
I'm quitting out a lot because it resets the enemy position. It makes it a lot easier, so I don't die, lose even more time.
And over here I'm gonna kill the crystal lizards. And the crystal lizards, as you can see, drops Twinkling Titanite, which is used to upgrade my weapon later on. Need a total of 5 crystal lizards. And I already met the first boss, which gave me some decent RNG. We get 3 hits in here, and then we wait and we make him stagger. And then we do some unfortunate RNG. Okay. Let's not die to Taurus. And he's dead.
We're both using somewhat outdated routes, but they're supposed to be about the same speed. So that's nice.
And you can shoot a donation right now.
All right, we have €7 from Monsieur Or saying, Pinku is so cute.
So here I'm gonna shoot the Drake, equip gold pine resin, and get the Drake sword. The Drake sword is a weapon that has no scaling at all, but it has some nice base damage. So at the start of the game you use it because you basically deal some nice damage, and later on it will be very soon out damaged by the Black Knight Greatsword that I'm hopefully not getting here because that will make some interesting menuing.
Upcoming is run killer in my run. This is kind of RNG if you die here or not. So let's hope I don't.
So you saw the enemy I just killed only dropped a chunk, and normally he can drop the Black Knight Greatsword as well. So in runs you basically reset over there until you get it. So
I got the nice RNG, so I didn't die. It's just RNG.
you can go with the donation.
All right, we got €10 from Purity saying, good luck, guys. Hashtag save the ferrets.
Purity. So here's the holo room. It can screw you over. Hopefully it will not. We got a very passive holo room here, which is nice.
I caught up a little bit.
So here we'll see the gargoyles, and once again I'm gonna make use of the stagger from bosses to make them more consistent, which I will do a lot later in this run. Okay, we got some mediocre RNG. Can I jump back? Yeah, okay. Oh my, 2 jump backs? 3 jump backs, can we get more? Okay. Okay.
Well, I can't even stagger the gargoyles, so...
Well,
Unless I
some
cut the
interesting
tail, I
fights.
guess.
Wow. Okay. Well, he's dead now. That was some interesting RNG right there, but I managed to not die, I guess.
Great. Pretty good first gargoyle. It's really hard to get a good fight in Grapple Mage.
Upcoming is the first like major glitch, I guess. We're gonna dupe the homeward bone here. Using action queuing or item queuing, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna queue up the action of using the homeward bone, and instead I'm gonna drink the Estus flask. And the game just use the Estus flask here, but it gives you the animation of the homeward bone and the effect of the homeward bone. So that is gargoyles. And you can go with the donation now.
All right, we got €10 from Dark saying, so hyped about seeing my Dutch Soul boys running here. Too bad Broad will have to reset after the Dark Knight. Feels chunk, man. Oh wait, feels amazing, man. Good luck. Also a quick update on the next game's donation incentive being Kill the Animals and Save the Animals. Saving the Animals is currently leading with about €10, so get those donations in to make the change.
So I bought my first magic spells. I'm gonna use them later on.
So this is basically a segment for both of us where we just run around. I'm grabbing one more item that Pink does not. That's this one, the S-Stock. Which brings me to the move swap glitch. The move swap glitch is very interesting since the way it works is you use the bow, because the bow is the only weapon you can two-hand in your left hand, and you use another weapon in your right hand. You will see that at Quelaag, the next boss. And we abused item queuing again, and as we queue up the action of two-handing the bow, we actually swap out the bow for another weapon. Because the game still thinks you're two-handing the bow, there are some attacks that the bow does not have, like the backstab, running, and plunging attack. So the game does not know what to do, and basically takes those from your right-hand weapon, which is really convenient, since the S-stock has a quick double stab. And yeah, it's gonna look really silly. And you're just gonna do a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, we're running here basically to pick up RTSR, which is the red tearstone ring, and it boosts damage by a lot when you're low health. And viewers usually ask, why are you getting hit on purpose? But that's to take damage, to get the right health setup for more damage.
So you're duped to the bone again from the picking up animation, and we're both going down to Quelaag now.
Yeah, I'll let tune spells first though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down a little bit different as well. Because I have fall control, and fall control allows for really nice skips that save a lot of in-game time, but that's not so useful in the marathon. I'm also gonna take a little bit of damage from the elevator in order to get good health for the next boss.
Yeah, because Pink uses fall control, as he said, he has to use the elevator for the RTSR. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna use RTSR, since I'm just gonna use the water wheel that's coming up here to take some fall damage. And that should also, fall damage including with the poison, should put me into RTSR range. But depending on the RNG Quelaag will give me, the fight may or may not be very messy. That was not gonna work. Good thing about Dark Souls is it saves your position on certain areas, and it doesn't save it on others. So, what? Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Okay, this messes really up the RTSR setup, so I'm gonna go for. Okay, nice.
You can also go without RTSR.
Yeah, I guess we'll just. So you see me equipping the S-stock and the bow for the move swap coming up. The slope is actually a bit tricky, since there's a difference in height and you have to press L1 on a specific spot, a specific time.
For move swapping,
Yeah.
Now I actually cannot do the fight without RTSR because then I wouldn't have enough spells to kill Quelaag. Because in Dark Souls you only have a set amount of spells if you buy one certain amount of spells.
Okay, so I got the move swap first try, which is actually pretty normal. So yeah, you will see me just like poke this spider now instead of like that. Okay, nice miss. So without RTSR, the fight is somewhat slowish. Don't
No!
push me into the
Quelaag,
lava.
why? She doesn't want to stagger.
Good shot. Okay. Well, there was a fight without RTSR. Completely intended. Oh, there we are. Oh. That was unfortunate. The setup was really messy. I tried to take some fall damage from the slope because this game is well coded, but that didn't happen.
This fight is actually really tricky on Crumple Mage. You have to hit Qualak on her body parts, like her human body parts, otherwise she does not stagger. And you kind of rely on her to stay in the stun lock, but yeah.
So here you dupe a lot of times to get some blossoms and bombs. I'm gonna dupe one more time to get some more blossoms just in case, because marathons. So here the Soul of Quella gave me 48k, which is about like a lot more than, like 40k more than normally. Because the duplication works the same as the duplication of the homeward bone. You use the item queuing to queue up the action. So there is actually a nice little glitch here, which I'm not doing because the route is really old. It's called Sense Gate Skip. You saw us kill Gargles and Quelaag right now, or you see Pink killing it now. What that basically does is it's open the gate that I just passed, so I can proceed into Anorlando. But since we don't want that because that takes time, you can just clip.
Great.
Okay.
Rip PC.
You want me to continue or?
Yeah, sure.
So you can touch the death cam somewhere into.
Yeah, I think PC crashed.
So we're running with one person then?
I guess.
Then this is the best solution I have.
Oh, okay. So this is like a single. Well, oh, that's unfortunate. It sucks. Okay, so I'm making my way up to Sen's Fortress right now. Yeah, basically it's straightforward. You run, you dodge some stuff. And I'm gonna buy bombs and blossoms later. Oh, this is a great moment for donations.
Alright, we got 8 euros from Lars saying, good luck with your run, Mr. Broad. See you on Tuesday. Also, for the people that didn't know, Pink and Orange and Gold's PC actually crashed, so we're just gonna support Mr. Broad in this. And also, a really big announcement, so I need the biggest applause we can get, because we have actually reached over 3,000 in total. We got that a while ago, but let's give it up for getting 3,000 right now. Woo! Yeah, the total amount is 3,161 euros, and yeah, that was over all the marathons so far. Also, getting really close to that 1K again this marathon. Last time we got 1,053. Let's try to beat that. Come on, let's get those donations in. The Super Metroid donation bid war is still going, and killing the animals is still leading with about. No, saving the animals is still leading with about 10 euros, so get those donations in. Let's get that 1K at least this marathon.
Okay, so that was interesting. He didn't move out of the way first time. We're all fine. So this is a really hard boss. Or you just stagger him in one hit. Or you just die. For some reason he didn't stagger there. I did hit him under the knee, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really odd. The game
Not
is
sure.
just giving me. Wow, that was awkward. Oh well,
Easiest boss in the game.
easiest boss in the game.
Not really.
Well, normally you do an R2 there, but I think he was mid animation already. So for some reason he just I think I'm just mistimed it. Well, we're gonna save a lot of time. Well, not a lot of time, but the pendulum cycle is different now. Like it's unique the first time you enter Sense Fortress. So from now on, you can just basically run, and you don't have to wait for anything. Dying to Iron Golem is not something that normally happens. So, oh well. And it's really boring since there are parts in the run where you actually do stuff. But not here. Here you just run and make your way to the boss. That's some backup RTSR setup. Just gonna take the... So we're almost there again. Just gonna take a hit from the snake guy. Non-counter should put me into RTSR range.
Yeah, that should be good.
I hope. Definitely wanted to kill me. Alright. Yes, nice, thank you. We don't rely on NPCs too much with RTSR setups, now I think about it. But when you do, they never cooperate. There we go. Alright. So that's Iron Golem. He normally dies in 2 hits, or 4 if you are not good at the game, apparently. But yeah, RTSR is basically the most broken item, I think.
Yeah, you make the Iron Golem fall off in order to kill him quickly.
Yeah, you can also move swap him and kill him like that, but it's just slower. So I'm gonna take this bonfire for later purpose, so you can warp here later on. Do some level ups because you have spare souls and you sit down anyway. Oh, about the bombs and the green blossoms that I bought at the merchant. The bombs are for the Hydra that I will kill later. And the blossoms is for the move swap. Since move swap gives you 2 quick attacks. Nice. 2 quick attacks with the Black Knight Greatsword. It like consumes a lot of your stamina, like a lot. So the green blossoms like boost your stamina recovery speed. So that's really nice. This is a fair race now, by the way.
This is very fair. I only lost 10 minutes. And I'm probably gonna die to the boss again.
Alright, I just saved 1 second by doing this jump. It's called Namurafters and it's basically a meme in the community.
I basically have to wait for RTSR because otherwise I'm not doing enough damage. But yeah.
Do you have enough spells?
No. Not like this.
So the bad thing about Dark Souls, I think, compared to other speed games, is it has a lot of time between boss fights where you just run around and pick up stuff, which can be a little bit boring to watch. But then you have the satisfying boss fights where you absolutely annihilate bosses, as you will probably, hopefully see at ONS.
Yeah, and especially my route in the end is gonna get Dark Beat, and Dark Beat on Grapple Mage is super overpowered. Yeah, cursor. I'll
Yeah,
get it.
Dark Beat is one of the most not balanced stuff. And you can go with the donation.
Wow.
Alright, Purity with 10 euros saying, bro, cheating every race as per usual.
I never cheat.
Yeah, the start for this run is really not great, in my defense. But I also crashed my PC and I died to Krelak, so...
Yeah, Grapple in general is, I think, like a lot more RNG reliant than other routes.
Yeah, especially the beginning. Like later on it's really easy when you get Dark Beat, but the beginning is really RNG dependent.
So I did the move swap glitch again. I'm probably gonna move... Yeah, I'm gonna move swap every boss from now on, I think. Except for the last boss. If everything goes right, Ornstein dies in 2 hits and I think Smo in 5 running attacks. Let's see if we get a good opening. Obviously we don't get a good opening, so it's basically a gamble now what Ornstein will do. Okay, with the nice hitbox, I guess.
RIP.
Um,
Well, Grapple Mage Ornstein is also...
oh yeah, if you think my Ornstein will be bad, you just have to watch Pink. Like basically what I was about to show off here, but... Nice. Like I'm gonna stagger... Like bosses stagger mostly in 2 hits with this weapon. If I hit them. And because of the move swap, I always do 2 hits. Nice. And you can launch a donation. Perfect. Wow, nice. You can go with the donation while I just casually not move swap. Nice!
Alright, we got 10 euros and 10 cents from Indy saying, let's make that bit war a bit more interesting. Also, let's get those 1000 euros again. Hashtag hype! And with that, actually, the bid war for saving or killing the animals for Super Metroid is currently tied with with 78 euros and 83 cents. Also, we actually reached 900 euros. So can we get a round of applause for that?
Okay, and Ornstein is dead.
I'm going here, that is what Brute didn't do, and I'm going here because I free this wizard. Because I like magic. He's gonna sell me spells later, but for Ornstein and Smau, I'm gonna have to stick with these crappy spells that I get, so maybe that's where Grapple Mage name comes from.
So I just move swapped them to death. Because of the double attack, I just can stagger bosses without too much trouble.
Oh, nice setup.
So we can talk to this nice lady or just, you know, like shoot an arrow at her.
Would I be able to make it here? I'm not even sure. I'm just gonna quit out again.
So that's ONS. Now my main priority right now is to get my weapon upgraded, which is why we want to do, well, I want to do Seath the Scaleless as soon as possible, because in the area where Seath is, there are 3 crystal lizards, which drop upgrade materials for my weapon.
Yeah, we're gonna do the forest bosses after ONS, both for different reasons, but also in slightly different order.
Yeah. Where you want to do Sif for the soul, I guess? Soul
I
Sif?
want to do Sif because it's close to the other bosses there, and I want to do Seat and the DLC first because I want to get Darkbeat as fast as possible, because Darkbeat is OP.
Alright, so I bought the Crest of Artorias, but Pink will not do, because I have a lot of spare souls. The weapon upgrade box and a decent shield with 100% physical block. And I equip the armor. Normally you unequip armor because armor slows you down. Not too much, just a couple of frames every time, but you know, it's really easy to just unequip it since it doesn't give you significant like defenses, except for some instances,
Yeah, you usually don't even get hit, so why would you wear armor?
right? Like on Iron Golem I didn't get hit, neither on ONS.
Oh, I made him fall off. First try Iron Golem, and I
Wow.
died.
Such a
Okay, that was really stupid.
we can both say that Iron Golem is probably the hardest and reset heavy segment of the run. And then there's just a couple of more bosses left.
I think I did that before sometime.
So here I'm gonna go and say hi to the Hydra. And if I execute it correctly, I will have the 2 cycle, which is basically more fancy looking than actually a time save. You probably save like... no? Okay. You probably save like 3 seconds doing it. But it looks fancy, so why not?
That's the downside of dying to bosses, that you have to run all the way back. That loses a lot of time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no save states or checkpoints for Dark Souls.
You can rest at bonfires, but there's not always a bonfire.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you usually don't expect to die either.
No. There is a bonfire in sense, but yeah. You will lose Artisar, and it's just more time waste than the time saved most of the time. Nice.
I'm confused. I never know how the boulder cycles work in this place.
Okay, I didn't get a 2 cycle because I missed the first bomb. He's still dead. My god. The thing is, if you miss move swap, most of the time you will be too slow, or like this, that you mistime the L1. But sometimes the game just says, hey, you're good, because you do it too fast and you get punished. Also, move swapping here is not a great idea.
Moose hopping is actually kind of difficult to learn.
My god, what?
Because you can either get it right or you're gonna get it wrong, and there's not that much
There,
feedback.
finally.
I mean, you can kind of tell, but the first time moose hop is always really hard.
Right here I'm gonna kill the golden golem, because there's like a princess in his body, which is completely normal, don't worry. And we're just gonna go nuts.
Wow.
So here I'm preferring upgrade materials over souls. And where Pink is not gonna do that. Which is one of the most, I think, most iconic skips in Dark Souls coming up, the Duke skip. There's this mandatory death in this game, where Seath will just kill you. Nothing you can do, he's invincible right there. Even if you can reach him with spells or whatever. you will take damage and instantly heal up again. But we don't have time for dying, so we skip it by doing a 2 precise rolls. Not too precise, but still precise enough that you can fill it.
Yeah, Duke skip saves a lot of time because the whole area, the running through it takes minutes.
And again, a lot of walking. Nice.
It's not even that hard to learn Duke skip.
Don't do
Once you learn it, you might want to even do it on your casual playthroughs.
There is a way that boy can glitch out and just not care about attacking and just running. He will just run at you, and there's no way to really tell, and you will take counter damage. I killed the golem here because he's gonna give me the DLC key, and because of this all bosses we also kill the DLC bosses, which really like strangely enough it's a question you get asked a lot. If you also kill DLC, and yes, we do.
Yeah, even on PC, there's technically no DLC because it's always included in the game. It was DLC for console gamers, and when it got to PC, with this amazing PC port, we got the DLC for free. So at least we got that.
So here I'm gonna do juke skip, land on here. Not gonna work. My lineup was not correct the first time. I knew it was not gonna work. I could just better quit out right there, but. So you see me keeping the move swap a long time. Basically you do that because most of the time move swapping again is a potential time loss and just a time loss in general, since you cannot run the optimal line. Which is why I will not change my move or undo the move swap. Alright, this will work. Alright. I'm just running to the boss right now, and I think Pink does the same, so you can go with the donation.
All right, we got 10 euros from iFail saying, "Hi, bro, then Pink. Good luck on the run. Also, charity hype." That actually put Kill the Animals in the lead with about 10 euros. So not a tie anymore. Get those donations in if you want to save those animals.
And we're close to 1k again. Would be a shame if we didn't made it.
Easy.
Right, guys?
Easy 1k. Okay, I got past the archer. He didn't die, but that's fine. I'm just gonna quit out. I don't want to die.
So I'm running through the Crystal Cave, which is the boss area where Seas will be at. Even though you didn't visit him the first time, you will still come into here for some reason. Like, it's not a flag that you have to like get. This drop for Artisar, and I'm gonna kill the Crystal Lizards pretty soon. I need at least 2 of them, so if I miss them, I have to quit out. Not a really big deal, but I need to make sure I have at least 2 Crystal Lizards.
Yeah, Crystal Lizard drop the upgrade material for the weapon.
Alright, we got him.
So I'm gonna do ONS, and ONS on Crapple Mage is a lot of fun.
Yeah, how I was able to stagger Ornstein, he's technically, Pink's technically able to do it as well, but like, not as much.
Okay, I got the good opening at least.
Yeah, but for him it's the good opening, for me it's like terrible. So.
Well, I'm glad I'm not dead yet.
Break the crystal. Let's hope we don't have clams. Oh. Oh, we don't. Nice. And we can see before he's able to do anything.
Alright.
And he's dead.
The hardest part of that fight is done. So Ornstein is down. That's the hardest part. I got pretty lucky, I would say. I mean, it could have been a lot faster, but I'm glad that he's dead. This one was easy. He just got stuck behind the pillar, that's it.
So I'm making my way to Civ right now. Picking up a armor piece because one of the Lord Souls, Grave Nito, without Darkbeat or without Hidden Body actually, you have a lot of like potential of getting hit. So you pick up the stone armor set to reduce the damage. Stone set and Hevel set are like one of the two instances where armor actually matters. It significantly reduces damage taken. And you can go with the donation.
At €8 from the one and only Riekold saying, I want to see a pixel fly away. More saving, less slaughtering. Which put killing the animals only €2 in the lead at the moment. So get those donations in if you want to save those animals.
Okay, does not break the Fab ring. Or favor and protection. Ring of favor and protection.
So I got past the first part of Grapple Mage. I usually see this run as 3 parts. The first part where you get crap, and the second part where you actually get some decent spells, and the third part where you get dark beats. So now I'm gonna get some decent spells, I guess.
So I actually want Civ to jump right now, like jump away from me, but I don't think he's gonna do it.
You
Nope.
didn't get Archusar.
I didn't get RT, sorry. Oh my god, Civ, you're not a bunny, come on. Hello. Oh. Oh my god. Civ. What are you doing?
I think I'm also
Okay.
gonna kill Sif, because I'm doing the boss order differently.
Nice. Nice, Civ. Nice R1. Alright. That was optimal.
Yep. Can confirm.
So these 3 bosses, or the last 2 and this one, are different, like in order. This is basically the anti-melee boss, since in Grapple you can shoot Soul Spear and Homing Soul Mace, I guess?
Yeah, if you have anything ranged, you can use that on Butterfly, but
Yeah.
Mr. Brute only has fire bombs.
Yeah, which do a lot of damage.
Kinda.
You can kill Butterfly because before she sits down, if you hit all the bombs. Let's just go for that.
That's also a nice, or a good part about the Butterfly fight, that you can dupe souls in it.
Yeah. She has a period where she's just entering the fight and is actually invincible. So you just use that to get more souls. Why did I roll that? Alright, she's giving me some decent RNG here. Okay, nice.
Pretty good.
And Butterfly's down. So now is the time for the DLC, which is a lot of fun. The DLC is without doubt the hardest part of the run, for me I guess. Like there's Guardian, the upcoming boss, is for both of us just an RNG fest. If he doesn't want to do melee, well, then he's just gonna lose time. And then there is Artorias, which is a really cool fight. Nice jump. And Manus and Calamite are both very cool fights on their own as well.
So I'm gonna use magic against Sif, because I need to wait for this door animation, so I'll cast the spell here. Nothing to do anyway.
Yeah, it's really fun to see. Like, Dark Souls has some, not too much, but idle moments where you cannot do anything. And most of the time you have actually something to do on your own. Like, for example, duping souls, casting spells, or anything like that. Like, I could move swap, change rings, and
What?
eat a blossom at
Nice
the
reach.
Sith door opening. And yeah, upcoming is Guardian, and I hope he will give me some normal RNG. Let's see. Again, eating a blossom before the fight, so like as you will see, the boss area is pretty big. So I really want to make my way to the other side while he is attacking. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, we have some nice lighting opening. Okay, that's good. And he's dead. Hard boss. You can go with the donation now. We're both running to the boss.
Alright, we got 10 euros from Jasper saying, I heard people were picking the wrong choice, so let's justify that and kill those damn animals. And that actually puts killing the animals in the lead by 12 euros. So yeah, you guys like animals, right? Let's donate to save those animals. Come on.
So here I'm gonna buy Hidden Body. Pink already got it after Hydra.
No, I didn't kill
Oh, you
Hydra
didn't?
yet.
Oh, well, he will get it after Hydra. Now I'll get it from the mushroom because Dark Souls makes sense. And you can buy stuff from mushrooms.
Wow. Why camera, please? Yeah.
You will see
Great
that.
game.
You will see that the camera will be, especially in the Bed of Chaos segment. The camera can be a little bit tricky. And by a little bit tricky, I mean I don't think they ever tested that area. So I actually have to check. Alright, I have 0. I have no, I need 4 Twinkling Titanites, I have to kill 2 lizards. And there are 3 opportunities to do so, and you can go with the donation.
Alright, looks like saving the animals just took the lead because Cruel just donated 20 euros. Say kill the animals, what face? We have to save those poor creatures. Money goes to saving the poor animals. Hashtag blame M3 for killing frames.
So yeah, there is actually a skip here to actually like not do all of this. It's used in the current world record for grapple, I think. Well, I'm really sure of that. And it's called Royal Wood skip because you skip the Royal Wood. And it's used with that elevator. You use a mob to push you off the elevator because you cannot. The game doesn't save your location on elevators.
Oh,
And you do a fall control quit out there. Let's buy 10 more of those.
so long.
Yeah, the full control quit out there doesn't even save much real-time attack.
No. So here I'm gonna do a nice backup RTSR setup that is normally not used in runs because you normally don't take that bonfire I took. But since it's a marathon and I died at Iron Golem, I'm very skeptical about my Artorias fight.
Yeah, and if you die to Artorias without the bonfire, it's just a lot of time lost.
It's like a 4-minute walk back and I kinda want to spare you guys the 4 minutes run back to the boss. So you eat a blossom and Artorias can either be very consistent or he can be like this. Nice. Nice, Artorias. Ah, he's gonna buff now. This is not a very nice fight. He didn't give me a good opening. He's dead now. You can go with the donation.
Alright, we got €5 from Capitaine Toinon saying, "Hey Brod, you got crazy skills, but I can't stand speedruns that use glitches. I don't get how you can call it a speedrun when you're not really playing the game if you're exploiting things like that." Thank you for that generous donation. And also, just a quick update that currently we have over €200 worth of donations for only saving and killing the animals. So let's get a round of applause for that.
I asked a specific streamer. This is actually all dev intended. Regarding Capitaine Tono. It's all dev intended. It's an inside joke. With the happy hop. So here I'm triggering Calamite. Calamite is a interesting boss fight since you actually can fight him in two different ways. Either you keep dying or you fight him like you normally should do. There is this NPC who will shoot Calamite so he cannot fly. But for some reason he still can in the boss fight, but he just cannot keep flying for a long period of time. But to do that you actually have to visit him once. That's what I'm doing here.
So I'm not gonna kill Hydra only with magic. With magic you can snipe the heads. It should be easy enough. Three hits and he's dead.
So this is the DLC area where you have to kill the mimic for a door you have to open later. That is for Calamite as well. Calamite has like the part where you actually have to make the NPC shoot him, and you have to do two things: get the key, talk to the NPC, and have Calamite visited before talking to him. Then you will shoot him and you can fight him normally. And by normally I mean you pray that the bad hitboxes are not there. Because Calamite is one of the worst hitboxes, but luckily they are all avoidable, according to one of the runners. So that's the key. I'm gonna use hidden body here again, because the next bridge is called the Hell Bridge, because it has like 2 sorcerers and a bunch of enemies that can like 2-shot you, so you kinda want to not be visible for that. And you're just gonna walk past them and they don't really care. Or you shouldn't. Or they do and cast Dark Beat and you... Okay, nice. Oh, at least it hit the wall.
I'm gonna buy hidden body here from Dusk rather than the mushroom, because I want to have hidden body for the next segment, which is Seed. Because in that segment there's a lot of crystal hollows and they can easily one-shot you. Especially with having the health setup that I have at that point.
So you're equipped the Dust Crown again for the RTSR setup. The Dust Crown didn't introduce you to the Dust Crown ring yet. The Dust Crown ring grants additional spell usage, but on the cost of halving your total HP. So Pink will use it once for Teeth, on the Teeth segment. I'm gonna use it only for the purpose of halving your HP.
Yeah,
because
you can use
RTSR setups.
Yeah, for RTSR setups. It's really convenient because then you don't have to rely on enemy RNG.
I'm gonna move something here. So hidden body again because there's a mage that can snipe you here with Dark Beat and basically one-shot you. Oh no. Okay, we're good. The humanity didn't spot me yet, which is nice. Okay. So this is Manus. He's a really cool fight. He has some rather decent hitboxes. Oh, nice. Oh my god. I was saying about hit, but I didn't say I had good AI. This is the knees of death, we call it, because it's pretty common to happen. The knees of death is like what he just did is a jumping attack that covers like half the boss room. And normally you can just outrun it or like roll to the side. However, if you're like literally in front of him, that is gonna be quite difficult. Or just not possible at all. And you just die. There's absolutely nothing I could have done there too.
A fun thing with the melee Manus fight is that he animation cancels a lot.
Oh yeah,
when
you
hit
cannot
his
hit the hand.
So
If I hit the hand, he will animation cancel and he can just immediately do another attack. So that's fun. It's an interesting mechanic, at least.
yeah, because I have fall control, I'm gonna cast it on this elevator. And that's gonna be used later for a quit out.
So I'm gonna hit his body as much as possible instead of the hand. Nice R1.
So this spell lasts about 60 seconds, so it's still active, and you can actually do the stair skip here, or ladder skip. So you don't have to climb the ladder, but I don't think it even saves time in a marathon.
Okay, he's dead. I went for kind of a YOLO there, since he can jump back there and mess up a lot. If he jumps back, I have no stamina to dodge any of his attacks. But he didn't jump on not the fire link. Also a good thing, this basically only saves in-game time, but you can cancel a warp by just quitting out. So you don't have to warp twice. Gonna rest this bonfire to market, because I'm gonna burn back soon. Homer burn back. And now I'm gonna do the Calamite quest line, I guess, where I'm gonna talk to the NPC and make him shoot Calamite, which is one of the most awesome cutscenes, but sadly enough it's skippable, so I'm gonna skip it. Like, it's really awesome. This guy is basically blind, and he's gonna snipe a dragon who's flying with a bow without eyesight, so...
Well, he thinks he's blind.
Yeah. He's actually... yeah, not that smart. Let's say yes to Gook.
Spamming hidden body here in order to not get any clams in the seed fight. So seed is just gonna get destroyed before anything happens. I can't even get bad clams here.
Yeah, I had to take a different route there to bait attacks from the clams, so they wouldn't like get in the fight. If they are in the fight, they can kill you easily because RTSR. RTSR, like, it's really nice but really bad at the same time. Like, for beginners, RTSR can be a little bit tricky since you get one shot with every mistake you make. But once you like understand the game more and more, it really is more of a benefit.
It does help a lot because it boosts your damage so much that sometimes it's even easier with RTSR.
Yeah. For example, Iron Golem is really easy with RTSR. You two-shot him.
So I'm going for the DLC now. I'm a little bit behind. because I've been playing badly, obviously.
And the crash. Let's see if we get good. Oh, is it good? Nope. Never mind. Calamite. Hello. Hello.
Rip ears.
Yeah. Alright. I got some decent RNG there, where I could get a nice couple of hits in there. Alright. So DLC is done. Now you will see, like, my weapon is fully upgraded and has some nice stats. Like my character has some nice stats. And you're gonna see pretty soon how overpowered my weapon is. It's still not as overpowered as the spell Pink is gonna get, but it's getting there. It's decent, I guess. It's decent enough that people who watch this route for the first time will be amazed.
So, Sanctuary Guardian can be a troll in both runs.
And now
So
we do.
we'll see how many magic or how many lightning he can do. Oh, that's great. You only need one good attack, really.
Yeah, one good attack, because Artisar, you just absolutely destroy him. And I think you can read the donation.
Alright, we got two actually. One from Joseph Black for €10 saying, saving animals that are too lazy to save themselves. Charles Robert Darwin says, let them die. This donation goes to his memory. Another one from Nina for €10 saying, anyone killing animals is mean. Save those poor things. And with that, saving the animals is currently leading with about €8. And also getting dangerously close towards that 1k, and only €70 away from beating last BSG's total. So let's beat that this run. We can do it.
So I accidentally, there's a fun little thing about Dark Souls. The game doesn't make any sense. I accidentally used the humanity instead of a green blossom, but I don't want to get healed out of Artisar, so I cancelled the humanity by going in the quit out menu and not quitting out, because that apparently cancels pretty much everything, I guess. But some items are hard.
I don't think I've ever used that.
No, neither did I. This is, I think, the first time I actually used it in a run. So yeah, the route is in such a way that you get overpowered really early, and then you clean up the rest of the game basically with an overpowered weapon. That's what I'm doing, and that's what Pink doing as well. So normally you can kill Capra like as your first boss, or you can do it after the DLC like we are doing, because then you're completely overpowered.
Well, we don't need Capra Demon because we don't need the Log Jumper.
Yeah.
So we can kill it whenever.
There's actually nice quit out you can do here. And the boss is dead, but the game thinks the boss room is still active, so it places you outside of the boss room for some mysterious reason.
So I'm triggering Calamite before I go to Artorias. It's apparently a little bit faster.
Yeah, it saves like what, 3 seconds.
Yeah,
It's basically free. You just go there earlier than normal and you save 3 seconds, so why not? So there's a nice skip here. Well, not skip. There's this way of avoiding the entire depths area. In the depths there's like a lot of redstone boxes and like other things. Like it's just really slow to get through there. But if you just don't do that, then you skip all of that, and that saves a lot of time. So we need good RNG. You need to slam his head like that. And he's dead. Oh no. Okay. I was afraid I boned out too early there, which will not kill the, like, say the boss is killed. But that was okay. Now Frams is gonna say that I'm bad at this game.
Fool. You could not be the
Frams is basically a buddy who says that you're not able to play this game, and then you complete it in like 20 minutes.
Wow. How did that miss? Nice game. So I'm killing Artorias now. I'm using magic. Instead of melee, of course.
And I think after this you're gonna get hidden body.
I already have hidden body.
What? I mean, dark beat.
Yeah, we'll get dark beats before Manus.
Right, so now you can insert all your pinwheel jokes. Oh, nice game. So chat, if you have any pinwheel jokes.
I'm
this
gonna
is
be
the time.
using fall control to skip a little bit of running. You can just drop down this elevator and land at the bottom. I don't think I got it though. This skip is just sometimes not even working. Yeah.
Yeah, this skip is honestly random. The amount of momentum you get just varies from time to time.
Like you're supposed to just run off. Okay. Not like that.
Well, synchronized death here. Which is obviously calculated for cinematic purposes.
Well, I didn't die, I quit
Oh.
out.
Oh, indeed.
Well, this is gonna save so much time now.
You sorry fool.
Shut up,
You
friend.
could not be the
I know I died, okay, you fucking bully. But hey, this is where the estimate is relatively high, I guess.
Oh. Hidden body, of course. Hidden body makes it so you're not as easily detected by enemies.
Nice. Thank you, skeleton. I actually underestimated the weight of the BKGS, or the Black Knight Greatsword, the weapon I'm using. The thing is, this game's fall damage is dependent on your weight.
Holy shit, what? Whoa. Don't mention it yet.
Okay, well that's fun. Thank you. Whatever, I don't even care about my souls. And now, alright, I'm gonna make my own pinwheel jokes. No, this is the hardest boss in the run. It's just basically a meme. And you will see right now. Because he's dead. And let's see, we have a donation. So, why won't you?
All right, guys, we just hit 1K. it was it. Bleh. Okay, so. Totally blown away by the 1K here. Actually, it was a donation by Indy, being 17 euros and 85 cents, being I did it last month, let's do it again. Not 999,99, just 1,000. We actually just got another donation from Jesus for 2 euros, saying people who cheat live in a crazy world in which they do whatever the heck they want. For all I know or am concerned with, everything I see in this run is false. It means nothing at its.
So, next up is the one of the Lord Souls. I'm gonna clean up the Lord Souls now. I got one, called Seath. Now I'm going to go for Nito. Next up will be Four Kings, then Bed of Chaos, and the remaining two bosses in Enorlando, and then I'm done. Sounds like a lot, and it actually still is. Like the run is not. Oh, nice pants.
Wow, Archer managed to just dodge that spell for no reason.
Alright, Nito's not screaming, so that's good.
You're supposed to YOLO cast the last spell, but he actually dodged it. But I didn't die, so that's good.
Alright. You should die in 5 move swaps instead of the. Oh, well, rip. Oh, really? The 1 HP? Are you serious? Alright, so Nito is down. And I'm gonna clean up the rest of the bosses now. Starting with the Four Kings. Which is actually still a fight in my run, in my route. In Pink's route, much less so.
Wait, I need to talk to him still. Best cutscene in the game.
Yeah. So here's the RTSR setup again, and next up is a skip called Seal Skip, which is actually quite, well, not really tricky, but you can die to it quite easily. Like, the skip is not complicated, it's just tricky, I guess. So you have to quit out at this very specific timing, and then you magically will not take any damage. Oh, okay, I got it, I guess. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that trick is easier when you have fall control.
Yeah.
But you can also do it without fall control.
So at this point I'm out of bounds, which is one of the few out of bounces in this. It's the only out of bounds in this run. There are some other usable out of bounds glitches in Dark Souls, but this run only uses this one. And you use it to skip draining the water. And I'm just walking straight into the Four Kings boss room. We're gonna fight Four Kings now. And yeah. Okay. Could you do a follow-up maybe? I have just waiting time, but Pink is fighting actually.
Yeah, I'm finding Calamite, but it's fine.
Okay, then you can just do the donation.
All right, we got two actually. One from Ivwen for €2.58 saying, "Go Pinku, go Brute." And one from Nina for €10 saying, "Brilliant game, brilliant runs. Keep it up, guys. Heart, 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 heart."
So I just killed the 4 kings, but I only killed 2 kings because, yeah. The game actually, for some reason, once you kill something, the hitbox of his dying, I guess, still is there. So every enemy will take damage after they are dead. And since the 4 kings are actually taking damage while they are already dead, you can inflict damage on the total boss bar on 1 king. It's really strange why it happens, but it's based from software coding, I guess. Okay, I actually don't want to die of fall damage again, so I'm gonna unequip the Black Knight Greatsword, which will greatly reduces my equipment load. And that will actually, hopefully, make me survive this. Well, not hopefully, this will make me survive this.
Great. I'll get another try at this boss. I barely didn't kill him. I was pretty sure that it would kill him, but...
No! What? Okay, I swear I'm not hacking, guys, I swear. Okay, this is strange. Huh. Okay, what happens... Nice beam. Dark Souls is some weird way of calculating fall damage. Like, I hit the branch thingy, but I didn't actually land on it. But for some reason, Dark Souls actually... I have no idea why I didn't die. I should have died there, but I'm not.
Yeah, the game was like you landed there, but you also fell off.
Yeah. Normally when you slide off like that, the game doesn't calculate fall damage from that part. So you just get the fall damage from the entire drop, and that's fatal. So yeah, normally you would have died from. I would have died from that, but for some reason the game didn't kill me there. And it is basically just running around. There's actually a skip that makes this part like non-existent in a route again. It's called the Sense Gate skip, where you just not have to kill Quelaag as early. So you kill Quelaag at the end of the run, and you basically two-shot her with Darkbeat. Pretty hard game. You basically most of the skips in this game work as they delay bosses. Well, some skips work like that, like Sense Gate skip. So you put Quelaag later, so you can just one-shot her.
It's all about the what is it called? Optimizing.
Oh yeah.
Optimizing the route for the bosses, so you don't have to run as much.
So I should have bought throwing knives now I think of it, but let's just do this the manly way. That's why it's also called the manliness test. Oh wait, I have to heal up actually. Whatever, 25 will do. It's called the manliness test because you have to shoot the next boss to make it active. Then you have to one-hand the bow again. You have to move swap during his attack. You have to iframe his attack, you have to roll it, and then you have to kill it. So it's really clutch. If I fuck it up, I will just die. It's one try to get the move swap. If I'm too fast, I am 100% death. If I'm too slow, it depends on how early I noticed that I was too slow, and then I can just roll it. So we'll see. This is one of the more tricky tricks, I guess. So let's not fuck it up.
It is just a move swap, but you have to get it first try.
Okay, I got it first try. Nice.
Nice.
So doing this, you can actually one cycle him instead of the 2 cycle, which saves like 10 seconds. But it looks hella cool. So
I'm just running around currently with Dark Beat.
yeah, this is where Grapple Mage, the route Pink is using, will save a lot of time over my route. My route has an earlier like start, and his route has a faster end game.
Yeah, I will also kill only 2 kings because you can do so much damage that you don't have to deal with all of them.
And this is exactly why I got the Black Knight Greatsword. I'm not sure if that would have killed me with the Black Knight Greatsword. I took a lot of fall damage from the first drop. So I was like, you better be safe than sorry again. Can just move up again, not really that much of a problem. So the next boss for me is actually more a fight with the boss room, because there are branches in the boss room, and if he doesn't do the good attack, I might get killed because of the branches. Nice. Killed him. Okay, let's see.
I just did the seal skip. Oh, I didn't do it, I guess.
Alright, that's a good attack from me.
I'm doing a seal skip with fall control, which is supposed to be easier, but I got it second try. Unlike Brute, who got it first try.
It still probably saves time second try because you can just jump right into it. Into the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
The way fall control quitouts work in general, like I didn't explain it earlier, is fall control reduces, like nullifies fall damage as long as the fall is not lethal normally. However, fall control like delays death as well for some reason. So once you do a fall control quit out, there is a period of time when you can still quit out after you're already dead, which makes a lot of sense because. But it works like that, so we abuse it by surviving lethal falls with fall control.
Yeah, it works the same as the Catering in Demon Souls. And it's also still a thing in Dark Souls 3. So I guess it's dev intended.
Definitely. Nice AI. Just heal up, I guess. What? Okay. So now they're... What? Okay, nice. Spamming, for some reason, spamming the buttons makes you not die or not take damage at times.
Yeah, you can escape grabs by spamming buttons. That's the idea.
Oh, what? He's not dead yet? Alright, he's dead now. So for me, he's not running, and for Pink, it's waiting for the crow to get him. So go ahead with the donation.
Got 10 euros from Kinnan saying, honestly, this game isn't scary enough. We need something way scarier, like Kirby. Hoyo!
Yeah, this is like the longest break you get in the speedrun, because you have to wait for I don't know how long.
I think it's 30 seconds.
Yeah, to get picked up by the crow. It will.
So next up, there's a trick called Toki bombs. It's named after the person who found it. It's actually two strategically thrown bombs to shorten the fight by a significant time. It's actually not really precise, but you can still fuck it up if you're not precise enough.
So Dark Beat, 1-shots or 2-shots bosses, so that's the good idea. Or the idea behind the run. The good thing about the run.
There are other OP spells, like for example Crystal Sorcery. Crystal Sorcery in this game is like completely broken as well. But the downside is you actually have to do a questline for it. So getting Crystal Sorcery technically would be a lot earlier in the run, but yeah, the time investment to follow the questline will not at all, like, you will not save that time by one-shotting bosses. So I'm gonna do Toki bombs now. Hopefully we'll not fuck it up. I'm gonna use the bow for it, because it's way easier and I have the bow anyway. But I don't think you're gonna use the bow.
Yeah, I don't have a bow.
Yeah. Pink has to use another setup for it. Let me just get the setup correct. So here goes the first. So that's the first one down. This might not work. Oh, never mind, I lied. It worked. So instead of going all the way and actually fight it like a casual player, we do it like a speedrunner and just skip stuff. Alright.
I'm using another fog throw cutout in order to get down here faster.
So I'm with the last two bosses now.
3 bosses, I guess.
Yeah, 3.
2 bosses in Analondo and then Gwyn.
So again, a lot of walking. The good thing about the walking parts in this game is like once you're like between boss fights, you have the time to read chat and stuff. I guess that's the only like the good part about it.
Yeah, most of the run doesn't require too much attention. You have to pay attention to the bosses and certain enemies and certain skips, but
Yeah, between that you have a lot of time just running around. And that's nice for reading chat and stuff like that. Zero move swapped again, and Gwendolyn is the next boss, and you really want like one specific attack to get the one cycle. So let's hope she'll cooperate with me. Nice. This is fine. I want this attack, but I need to be a lot closer. Come on, do it again. No. Oh. Nice. Like, Gwendolyn is this, well, like the third last boss, I guess. But before like the final boss, it's like, you know. And yeah, because she only needs to do like the specific attack, and she just can really destroy your PB. You can be like on a on a 1 minute PB pace, and she can just shoots the wrong attack for like a minute, and you just lost your PB because of RNG. And there's nothing you can do.
Alright. See if I get screams from Nito or not. Yep. Whatever, I'm not gonna go back there. Screw that boss.
Can't skip hype. So yeah, this is like the one of the bosses people really hate seeing killed, along with Sif. Okay. So here's a skip that just actually doesn't make any sense at all. Like, I have no way to justify this, but for some reason there is like a hidden platform here I can drop onto. No clue why they put it here, but yeah, I can just like be here on thin air for reasons. Killing the archers because they actually do a shit ton of damage. Sorry, a lot of damage.
I expected as much from thee.
So she turns
Why
invisible
does
now.
thee hurry toward thine death?
But with the lock-on you can actually track her down quite easily. And says the man who just missed the invisible boss. Where is she?
Look at the footsteps.
Nice, 1 HP.
But what?
1%.
This is completely safe for work. And you're just gonna bone back. Now it's time to fill the Grin Parry.
You sorry. Huh?
So this is the final boss of the game, which is actually a quite hard fight, in my opinion, if you fight him normally. But you can, luckily you can parry him, and that this makes it so much easier.
Fighting Gwyn without parrying is quite a challenge.
In my first playthrough of this game, I actually died so much to him that I forced myself to learn the parry timing. I just parried him.
So I don't have to do a difficult move swap in this fight. I can just cast Dark Beat twice and the boss should be dead.
So there technically is a way I can die even though I do everything perfectly. There is this thing that Gwen can do. He can do a fast attack, which you have to block and take damage from, and not do a follow-up. The fast attack is really hard to parry, and the follow-up relatively easy. So if he does like 3 times the fast attack without follow-up, which is obviously extremely rare, but he can do it, I can just die without anything I can do.
Oh, you can parry the fast attack.
Yeah, easy peasy. Alright, that's one. Alright, and that's two. Get ready on time, for me at least. I have to quit out after the cutscene and then it's time, I guess. So wait for it. And now. I want
Congrats.
31, 30, 22, thank you. Oh, I have the nice background noise of the menu. So there is a thing you can do at the end of the Gwyn fight. The same thing I did with Capra Demon. You can quit out while he's dying, I guess. And that spawns you outside of the boss room and instantly trigger the ending. But I didn't do that. So that was my route called Optimal, which is really fun because you have to farm for the weapon. Oh well. At least the route should be more consistent than Crapple after you get the weapon. But
Yeah, it's quite fun to use a moose swap weapon in this game. Because it's just so broken.
there is actually like a new route found by Kamul, which is the world record holder, which used the Dragon Tooth. It's used like the best of both worlds, I guess. Like I have a relatively fast start, and Pink has a relatively fast end game. And what Mildraker is the name of the route. What Mildraker does is it uses the melee move swap start and the dark beat magic ending, resulting in a really fast run.
Yeah, the dark beat in that route is not quite as powerful as on Crapple Mage, but it's still Rex bosses. It's really powerful.
I can guess we can do the donation.
We got in a $10, €18 donation from Dutch J, who says, I can't believe that there are people who want to save animals when there's time to be saved. After raising animals during harvest night, we need to kill some to balance things out anyway. So here's some cash for the cause. Thank you very much.
It's the greatest state. It's just a kill for shit. Also, like,
So this is the again the Bed of Chaos area. It's really not as finished as you will see, like because there are copy pasted enemies all over the place. It's just like a big transition between two bosses, and they just copy paste it, like dragons without heads for reasons.
Yeah, and this boss is also one of the least favorite bosses of everyone who plays Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's like not really what you expect in this game. The game really has like the theme of you having to fight either one-on-one on a boss or like physically deal damage to the boss, as the boss can do damage to you. But in the Bed of Chaos fight, you just have to do a puzzle in finding your way, how to jump over gaps and how to destroy the orbs, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gimmick, the way that you have to deal with the fight.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't like it. Luckily with Toki bombs, you don't have to do all that. You can just throw bombs and roll straight in the core of the Bed of Chaos. Also, it's like really disappointment when you have this like huge thing which has like magic spells and enormous arms and stuff, and then you roll into the core and there's this like little bug which dies when you punch it. So yeah, a lot of people really dislike this boss for various reasons.
So after this I still have to like kill 2 bosses in Analondo again and Gwyn, right?
Yeah.
And maybe Nito.
Always just kill and skip.
I'm not very good at kill and skip.
For the people who don't know, there is this way you can like there's the door leading to Gwyn, and there is a warp glitch in this game, and if you like Alt F4 the game on a specific timing, the game will lose track of your location and will warp you to the default location of the area. And for some reason, the default location of Firelink Altar, where you place the Lord Vessel.
Wow. Just. Wow.
Oh, missing the second bomb is really annoying.
Well. Yes.
Oh, nice backup. That's really actually quite tricky to pull off.
Yeah, if you have to do it the backup, it's really difficult. The second bomb should be free though. To be honest.
Like the second bomb is basically YOLO. You don't have any time to aim it correctly. You just have to do it. So he's warping to Inner London right now for the last two bosses. Again, in Grapple Mage as well, they have the most RNG heavy boss of the run for the last. Yeah, you have Darkbeat, so yeah, you do it last. It's just really annoying. If you the amount of PBs you lose to it is in reality not as high as you may think, but yeah, you can just lose 32 to at least 30 seconds easily if Quinlan just hates you. And you can go with the donation.
We got in a €5.43 donation from Bad RNG, who comments, Super Metroid hype. So, follow his advice, get hype.
So if you are interested in running this game, the all bosses is really fun. It's really varied, and yeah. There is this fall control kit out as well.
There's this nice website that teaches you all the tricks.
You can go to speedsauce.com if you can find your way through it. There's also the Discord. Obviously, you can also find that one in the website on the website.
I mean, usually runners are pretty willing to help you if you have problems with anything, if you want to run it.
The community is actually really nice. Despite what others might have told you.
Yeah, and in Crapple Mage now, I'm doing Priscilla before Gwendolyn, because apparently it's faster. Because you can do the fall control quit out there to get just in front of the painting, which you don't have on Optimally.
Yeah. You don't get fall control at all in the route I'm using. And there actually is a really fun soft lock here, so it will be a shame if the game
Well, it would be a blessing.
So yeah, for some reason Priscilla can soft lock if you one shot her, which Grapple Mage does. Yeah, you like Priscilla is not active at the start, so for some reason initiating the fight on top of killing her, on top of like the dialogue on when you kill her, just overflows the game for some reason, or whatever happens. We're still not really sure what causes it or how to prevent it, and it just soft locks. You get stuck in a dialogue loop and you cannot leave the painted world. There's no way you can leave. You cannot jump off. You cannot, warp back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, don't have the crown. This is a totally intended.
Whoops. That's not a one-shot. I was supposed to one-shot her, but I forgot to equip the crown. Oh, yeah, there she is.
No, because he didn't have the crown. The crown of Dusk increased magic. The attack of the the damage that magic deals. So with the crown, he would actually one-shot her with the chance of the softlock. But Pink is a wise man and doesn't want the softlock in a race, so he just unequipped the crown.
Sure. I also wasted all my dark beats, so I don't have any dark beats for Gwendolyn.
Oh, and there's no real consistent way to set up RTSR, so we cannot take the bonfire.
Well, I guess I could take it and just
Well, yeah.
kill him without Dark Beat, without RTSR.
Yeah. It's either RTSR or Dark Beat at this point. But again, with the amount of damage you deal, it doesn't really matter, I think.
I'm just gonna take the bonfire for safety.
Yeah, the bonfire is like a couple of meters away from the boss fight. And since he doesn't have Dark Beat, doesn't really matter.
Damage doesn't really matter on this boss, because if you hit him once, he will teleport away. You can still hit him if he's teleporting away. And he also staggers when you shoot Dark Beat in his face. So...
You can go with the donation.
Alright, we got in 2 donations. One €15 donation from Shadow Frost, who says, donation wars are the most fun when they're close. Which is true. The other one is a €10 donation from Scythe saying, donating to save virtual animals, and just to say F* cancer, whatever that means. Please greet my friend Joran behind the runners. He recently came out and needs a lot of positive attention. So, hey there, Joran.
Hey,
Oh my
that's how
God.
you set up
The
RTSR.
perfect intended RTSR.
Yeah, that's totally intended.
HP check afterwards.
Also, that puts us over the total of last month's BSG by quite a few euros. So, good job, everyone.
Dang. So now also, you have to kill Nita still.
Yeah, I guess I have to kill Nita. It's gonna be like 5 minutes, I guess, around that.
Yeah, the thing is just because you don't expect to die because some bosses, you just don't take certain bonfires because it messes up either with RTSR setups or just in general they're really out of the way.
Yeah, whenever bonfires are there and you take them, you lose warp points and you lose time
Yeah.
just by taking them.
The thing is because not all bonfires are warpable. At certain points, you just don't really want to take it because you lose more time taking it, and because you have to walk all the way back again to a previously marked bonfire where you can just bone back to.
Yeah, but even if you can warp, it's still like
Yeah,
a
it's still
time
slower.
loss. So yeah.
So just saying that these routes we both use are outdated and already replaced by faster routes. But the both of us doesn't really have too much experience in them. I ran the old version of the current world record routes for a while, but Optimal, the Black Knight Greatsword route that I used, is like way more consistent than.
Yeah, it's still fun to learn an old route
Yeah.
or do it.
So this is the bonfire we're talking of, which is really out of the way, but yeah. At this point it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't a great run at all. And the crash didn't help either.
No. Yeah, I actually have to subtract like, what, 10 minutes from this time?
Yeah, maybe 8 or so. But yeah, I died to Quelak and even Iron Golem because of the fireball. And lots of more places.
But yeah, the crash definitely took some of that time away. Yeah, overall the run it's really fun how the little optimizations there are in this run that you probably won't notice at when you watch it like this. but especially how you play around with which bonfire is marked and which one is not. You can really do some nice optimization there, in boss order, in where you warp, and which items you pick up first.
Should I be doing this with or without Archizar?
With.
Oh, yeah, that's totally intended.
Nah, I guess with. I mean, you have the bonfire anyway now.
With Archizar, yeah. It's easier with, I guess. Because I don't have stone armor.
Yeah. Where I have stone armor, he doesn't. Because I don't even think you have enough endurance to.
Oh, my Bloodstain is still here, that's nice. Wow, yeah, you screamed
Oh,
again.
you don't have sound.
No, I don't have audio.
I was thinking.
This is the one spot where you need audio.
Yeah, you really need audio for this spot because yeah, you can hear him scream and you can see when he does like that attack, but you can only see it when you're almost at him and then he already did it.
Yeah, I kind of saw that he was doing the scream, but I rolled too late.
Yeah. You like Anita has like a really high pitched scream, which makes which lets you know that he will do that attack. And if you cannot see the his arm where I use as a visual cue to dodge, you can just drink an Estus and you'll be fine. But for that you actually need to hear the sound, and Pink doesn't have sound, so it's quite hard.
It's usually bad RNG when he screams. You usually don't even get the scream, so...
Yeah. I didn't get a scream at all in the entire fight, so that's really nice. But yeah, if I got a scream, I could easily dodge it. And Pink has a lot of more trouble with it because no audio.
Yeah, but
Like
you
I-
also have stone armor, so it doesn't even matter if you
Yeah.
screamed.
Like he's
some
using
point.
RTSR for it, and I'm not even doing that.
It's just a different strategy for the different routes,
Yeah.
which is nice that you can do certain things way more differently in different routes.
Yeah, Crapple and Optimal are like both one of those routes there. They're really, really different from each other.
Wow,
Oh,
I
the god
just
gamer.
blind dodged that.
So at that point,
No.
Oh,
Well, he
well.
screamed again. Well, what?
yeah, that sucks.
He usually only screams once, or he screams like all the time.
Yeah, this is like really, really bad RNG we got here. It's really annoying that this happens. Like it's a little bit of technical issue combined with just bad RNG in general. But yeah.
And bad gameplay.
No, it's always the game's fault, come on.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, there's no game audio at all right now, so... Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just scream instead of
the
Nito.
Nito scream.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Let's not say we did. Oh, Sam.
No.
Do you have a Nito save file?
I don't think I have one. Oh, maybe I do. Ah, whatever. Just the background music of the, the menu, I guess.
Really?
Wow. Wow. Like,
Right.
could you stop, Nito?
Well, final attempt. Otherwise, I'm just gonna forfeit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only Gwyn left. It's just parry dark beat, dark beat. I spoiled it, sorry.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. Like once you get into when you can actually see him, because he spawns way at the back, and once you can see him, things are getting easier.
Not for him, so he can get the audio cue. That's what I'm wondering about, but I don't know if all taps. Let's try. This might all tap you. Fair warning.
Yeah, I think it's outputting to the HDMI, so yeah.
That's
Ah,
It's fine.
this is fine. At least you can see like the pinwheels over and over again.
Yeah, these spindles can sometimes be a problem because they can combo you,
Yeah.
and then you just fall on the floor for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, only screams every time.
Yeah. This is really, really weird. I'm gonna say it. This never happens. Well, yeah. I guess this was Dark Souls for you. Yeah. This was it, I guess. The Super Metroid run is next, so